Hello everyone, very welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Angelica and here is my Instagram over there. Feel free to follow me there as well. I post a lot of makeup looks and some of my personal life, and just follow me there if you are interested. Just want to tell you that. But today I have a ranking video for you guys. I gonna rank my 10 latest eyeshadow palettes, and well, it's kind of I have eyeshadow palettes that it's newer than these, but I have picked the eyeshadow palettes I have used more than once, and I've used all the colors in the palette more than once. And well, some exceptions. I have a few palettes that I haven't used all the colors. These are the palettes I have used and not just the first impression. So the 10 latest, and we're gonna start at the bottom. But I have filmed this look, by the way. I don't know if it's already up. If it's up, I will leave it up in the card. If it's not, it will come. Well, let's get started. Let's start with number 10. So number 10 is the Urban Decay Naked Cherry palette. I picked this up because it was so cheap. Not so cheap, but it was on a big sale here in Sweden. So I want to pick this up. I don't know why. I love berries, so maybe that's why. This is how it looks inside. I mean, I have used this, but I feel like you get the same looks out of this because you can see it's very monochromatic, but I like to use the mattes and then use something else on my lid. So it's more like a complementary palette. Combine it with other palettes and so on. So I feel like, this is actually not like my favorite, but I will probably use it from time to time. And it has a lot of nice shades. I like this juicy, I like this dark devilish, and some of the shimmers as well. But as I said, it is like a palette I'm gonna use together with other palettes. Number 9, I'm gonna pick this one. This is the Natasha Denona Mini Retro palette. I bought this. I haven't used it on my channel, but I've used it in my personal life. What do you say? Off camera. And this is how it looks. So you have two mattes here. This is like a dirty pink. It's not like a bright pink. You can see it's a lot more muted pink, and this is a green. And what I thought about this green, I thought it would be more green. If you look at this, it is green, but it's like this olivey dirty green, not olivey, but something like that. But on the eyes, I feel like it looks so dirty, more like the grayish olivey dirty more than the green olivey dirty. So I was not blown away with this. I feel like these two together as well makes it really dirty, because this, as you can see, I say a dirty pink, but you know what I mean, muted, not so bright. And this one, in combining with this one, it looks very I mean, there's not a lot of colors on my eyes that I feel is, I mean, gray looks pretty and brown looks pretty, and I don't know, taupey colors, but this one is I don't know if I like this, but I like these shadows here, and I like this shimmer. This shimmer is not, this contains a lot of glitter. This is not. This is very soft. If you do look just with these, I've done that. It looks very natural. I mean, you can barely see. You can see a pink shift, and this shifts in a very beautiful way, but it's very soft. And these two are very pretty. This has this dirty feeling to it as well, but I don't mind that in a shimmer because it has a dimension to it, a lot of glitter specks, and this one is so pretty. But I was a little if I could go back in time, because we can't return makeup here in Sweden, but if I could, or if I could go back in time, I would pick another of these minis. Maybe more I don't know if there is one with more a blue tealy one, and I don't know. I just feel like these mattes are not my cup of tea actually, but it is a pretty palette. And the quality is there, so I mean, the quality is so good. Number 8, I will have this one. I will just say all these palettes now I'm gonna talk about, it's nothing wrong with them. They are great quality. I love them. I just had to pick a ranking, so I really had to pick maybe the color story. I will look at some other things. I don't know. I had a really hard time to like rank these, but I like this one very much, even if it's at number 8. But this one is from Odin's Eye. Odin's Eye is a Swedish indie brand. I'm so happy there is a Swedish indie brand that release a lot of nice things. I have a whole video on that, like me trying out Odin's Eye, so I will leave it up in the card and down below. And I have videos probably on all of these palettes except the Natasha Denona one, so I will leave all of them down below if you want to watch that. But this is how it looks. This is the Elva palette. This is Elva, like a fairy or elf on English. And the packaging is just beautiful. Beautiful. You have a big mirror here, and look at all these like stars and stuff. They absolutely kill it with the packaging and also with the formula. I cannot complain about this palette. These shimmers contains a lot of small glitter specks, so it is so stunning. But I will say you get fallout, so use a glitter glue with these shimmer shades that has these small glitter specks. But they have this very nice color story as well. If you like these kinds of color story, like more mauve and berry, yeah, you can see like this is, I mean, if you just take this two out, I will see if you just take these two out, you can see it's a very berry pink, mauvey, purpley color story, a little more muted. I like that. I like that in my day-to-day life. And these shimmers, as I said, if you put it on the lid, it looks absolutely stunning. I love this. I have used this so much, and you can do this pop of yellow as well. So I'm really excited because they are going to release something. I did see that on Angelica's channel, so she said something about they are going to release something exciting, and I'm super excited. Probably I'm gonna pick it up if it's good, if it looks good, I mean. So next place we have number 7, and number 7 and number 6 I just shift, do you say shift the place, like replace the number 6 with the 7 right now, because I can't decide, because this number 6 and number 7 are so equally, so I had to go for color story. So number 7 then, I'm gonna pick the Nabla Soul Blooming palette. Look at this packaging. You just have to take a minute to look at this artwork, or I don't know what it is. Like, it is a lot of flowers, and I love flowers. I am obsessed with flowers, so this packaging for me is like 10 out of 10. And it is very like a cardboard, but it has a like little weight to it, and it has a mirror, and I just love this color story as well. This is absolutely up my alley when it comes to like everyday makeup. I feel like I have everything here. I have this beautiful like periwinkle blue purplish color. You have a duochrome purple, you have a dark purple blue, and you have this pink and peaches that I really love. You have a more neutral, like, I don't know, it has a little, what do you say, like this one mixed to a brown shimmer would be like this one. I think it's very pretty, because sometimes I like to do a really dark look. You have this yummy brown here, like a matte brown. I love that one. You can just do this and this all over your lid, like a smoky eye or something. And you have this glitter thing here. I mean, it's not glitter, but it has more chunky glitter in it, this shade, so you need a glitter glue. But this is so pretty as well if you want to sparkle things up. And you have these lighter shades mattes. I mean, this palette is absolutely stunning. I love this. I have used it so much. Yeah, from my day-to-day life I've used it, and I really like this one. I can really recommend this palette if you like the color story. So now we have number 6 then. So this was where I did the, you know, swap. So I did it with this one. This is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the Amorisi palette, and I put it at number 7, but then I thought, you can do this is great. You can do so many looks with this because you have a little more options here, I feel like, more than this one, because you have this bright blue, this Leo, oh my god, I love that. You have this cupcake that is purple, you have this barb color, very stunning, and this pink one as well, and then you can do more of the brown side, like, and you have this one that is like a burgundy purple or like a purpley one, and these browns. And yeah, I think this is an amazing palette. I've used it also a lot in my day-to-day life when I go to work because I really like the color story and the quality of this palette, and you have a lot of options, and I really is drawn to these browns, like dark browns, and maybe a pop on the lid when I use this palette. I never used this one. I have used this one, but I don't go for this one. I go for these browns here, like, and then something else on my lid. But I think this is an amazing palette, and I'm so happy I actually bought it, because I was like, should I? I mean, I have the Norvina palette, you know, the purpley one, and maybe they are quite similar, but I feel like no, they are not. I feel like I love this one more than the Norvina palette. Now we're at number 5, and I am going to choose this one. This is from BH Cosmetics. This is the Zodiac palette. This is the palette. I have palettes from BH Cosmetics, but this was the first palette recently I tried from them, and I was blown away. I have a video like 1 palette 2 looks on this. I have a palette bingo with this one, and this quality, this is this is the Zodiac Love Signs palette, and it's quite big. This is the thing, it's quite big, but you have a big mirror here as well. I don't know, you can't flip it. I have seen people flip it though, so maybe you just have to like do like this. Yeah, maybe I can do, ooh, I can do that. That was the concern I had about this, that you couldn't flip it all the way, but look at that, you can do that. You just need a little, you know, violence, would you say, like, to it. But anyways, this is how it looks. Look at this. This is so stunning, and the quality is, it's so good. It's so good. The mattes are amazing. The shimmers are amazing. They are like small glitter specks, and just like, oh my god, these baked shadows are, yeah, this is so good. And you have like a highlighter here. This is quite blinding, but you can have it as an inner corner highlight as well, and just pop up the inner corner with. And I love this warm neutral, like the neutrals in this one, and then you have some pop of colors in the mattes, and then you have all these. I mean, you have a lot of options. You have like pinks, you have this turquoise, purple, gold, I don't know, it's just amazing. And you have these are so cool, like taupe colors and silver, kind of, I don't know. And it's such a fun palette, and as I said, the quality is amazing on this one. So I'm really happy I have this, because I've used it also a lot, and I feel very inspired when I look at this. So yeah, I just absolutely adore this palette. Now we are at number 4, and number 4 is the Kaleidos Escape Pod. The Escape Pod palette. This is how it looks. It's quite like bulky, and it's very squeezy. I mean, oh, can you hear it? But it is so beautiful. I love Kaleidos formula. I love their shimmers. I love their mattes, and these are very fun. You have a lot of like mattes that is very colorful here, and you also have some neutrals if you want to go neutral. And these shimmers are out of this world. They are so beautiful. I am so impressed with this one. I mean, look at this. This is, yeah, they kill it with their formula, and also with this palette, I would say. Now it's a little bit messy here, but yeah. What can I say? I have 1 palette 3 looks on this one, and if you want to see more, like if you want to see me using this and doing looks with it, and yeah, I just think they did a great job with this. And yeah, at number 4. So now we are at number 3, but number 1, 2, and 3 are in the same collection. So I really needed to pick these 3. These are the BH Cosmetics, let me see, a Sweet Shop collection, and I have 3 palettes, and I couldn't like not have them in the top, so I have them all 3, like 1, 2, and 3. So I had to go, because the quality is equally, but I needed to go for color story now. So I am going to pick number 3, this cherry on the top. This is, yeah, these are stunning palettes. I have a video where I try these out, like a first impression and swatches and all that, but now I have used them for a while and I can just say they are amazing. I'm so blown away with these. Look at the packaging, by the way. I mean, look at that. And this is how it looks. You have 8 shades. You have 4 shimmers, 4 mattes. It goes from light to dark. I feel like when it comes to the shimmers and the mattes, which I love. And this is a red and pink palette. I mean, these are so good. These are so pigmented, easy to blend. The shimmers are out of this world. I want to swatch them. Some of these I want to swatch with the shimmers on the Kaleidos, because the Kaleidos are my favorite shimmer formula, and I'm gonna swatch next to each other some of these shimmers in these palettes. So I'm actually going to take this pink. They are not going to be like dupes, but I just want to show you the formula. So I'm gonna take this one and just show you how that one look, and maybe we can take like this pink here. So I'm going to give you some swatches from these palettes compared to the Kaleidos. So I hope you can see how, I mean, how blinding both of them are. Actually, this is more like pigmented though. This is, do one swatch. Yeah, you can see they don't have like the same shade, but I just want to show you how they look, and yeah, because I'm so impressed with this. And if you like reds and pinks, definitely this is a palette for you. I mean, you have this deep dark matte that is perfect, and you also have this like fiery red, more pinky red, and then like a transition shade. And I can say all the shades in these palettes that is very light mattes, they show off on the eyes. I didn't think they would, but you can see them, and that's impressive. And you have like a really deep dark red. You have this beautiful, almost like a corally peach one, and then a really light bubblegum pink and a pinky one there. I mean, yeah, this is stunning. I love these palettes so much. And now I have a struggle. What did I put? I have a struggle with these two. Which one is going to go on number 1? Okay, I'm gonna take this one then. They are quite equal in my opinion. I'm gonna take the Cotton Candy. This is the Cotton Candy, and this is the purple and pink palette. Look at this. You have like a periwinkle blue here. You have like a fuchsia purpley pink, and you have a bright pink and a light lavender, and then all these shimmers. These shimmers are quite like, you have pinks, you have like more periwinkle purple, you have like this they're kind of duochromy, and this one, I mean, look at this. You can do so many looks with this, and it's so pretty. I'm gonna swatch this Sugar next to a shade from the Kaleidos. So let's just take this one. I mean, these are so impressive. Look at that. I am so impressed with these. Can't say it enough. I'm gonna take this Space Oasis, this one, and just put it next to that one. Look at that. I mean, look at that. I'm gonna give you some close-up swatches later on as well. And yeah, if you like these color stories, this will not disappoint you at all. I cannot rave about these enough. I feel like every one of these 3 I have is performing so good. I don't know, BH Cosmetics, just do something like this again. I mean, you have the formula now, so just like pump it out with fun color stories. I will buy them. And this theme, as I said, this is really up my alley. I am a sucker for packaging. I say it all the time, but I am. And I just feel like they kill it with that. And this is number 1. This is the pistachio one. I put this as number 1 because green, I love greens, but I don't use green like every day, kind of. I don't know. And I'm very picky with my greens to have, I want to feel for it. I mean, a pink and purple I can use every day. I don't have to feel like I have the right feeling or the right moment to have that. I'm feeling for pinks and purples every day, but greens are a little more tricky for me, I feel like. But this one, I can use every day. This is my kind of greens. I mean, I like mossy greens and so on, and greens that goes more like forest greens and so, but I don't feel like I want to use that all the time, but these I can definitely use all the time. This green here, I mean, look at this. This is more like pastel shades. Also this one, and you have like this deep dark green and this emerald green. This is amazing. I mean, this is crazy. And then this one is so pretty. I mean, like this minty, almost like a minty green. And this one, this is insane. This is so good. Some of them is more glittery than others, but I'm gonna swatch this one. This is the Sweet Life, next to the two greens in the Escape Pod palette from Kaleidos. So guys, here we have it. This one is from BH Cosmetics, and these two are from the Kaleidos palette. I mean, they are quite similar, these two, I would say, and also in formula. They look kind of the same actually. So I just want to show you because, as I said before, this is my favorite shimmer formula. This is the new shimmer formula with a little more glitter in it. And I really like that. And I mean, they kill it. BH Cosmetics, they did it. They did like a formula that really is kind of the Kaleidos one. So I'm super impressed with these, and this is colors up my alley. It actually looks like what I have on today, but yeah, I'm super impressed, as I said. And go and watch that video when I use these if you are interested and haven't watched it. And if you want me to do looks with some of these or one of these palettes I have here that I've talked about, just comment down below, because it is fun to use palettes that, okay, these are new, but palettes that I have in my collection that is like not new. And yeah, you can just give me suggestions if you are interested in see something. I don't know, what do you want to see? But yeah guys, this was it. This was me ranking my 10 latest eyeshadow palettes. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to click on the notification bell as well. I upload Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays, but you get notified if you click on that bell. And yeah, I really hope I see you in my next video. Take care guys. Bye.